Hi there, and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Ajax Diaries, and we've been doing pretty well. We're in the semi-finals of the Champions League, and we're about to come up against Manchester City. But I'm just taking a look at my under 19s team, which is I'm a bit concerned with their poor performances in the under 19 competition. Um, we do have some interesting players that have just joined us. There are a couple of players I'm pretty excited about. Here we got this youngster Rob Ten Hewell, 16 years old. We've already given him a contract. He is one of the trialies. We've got a few more trialies that are in the club. Probably most of them are not going to make it, but I'm very excited about him. We've got other players as well. He's 17 years old. I'm going to have to give these players a chance. I mean, once they hit 18, that's when I worry about them playing in the first team. But I like to keep a track on the players I expect to see making it and the ones I'm going to start developing very closely. Those that don't get a chance to play as many games, then what I have to do is I'm going to just have to put them. I can't manage everybody perfectly well. So what I do is I just add them to the development list and um, get the my head of development or my director of football, one of them, to go out there and secure. Most of the time, I am the one that's worrying about the clubs that they are going to be with. But this time around, I have to make sure that they go on. They get out there. They get a chance to play, especially if they're going to hit like ages of 21. As you can see, quite a number of players already out. The under 19s, we've got a big team here. We're gonna have to try and develop some of the B team players. Send them on loan. Quite a number of them are on loan. Then we're gonna push some of these under 19s. Those that are like 18 years old, I push them into the B team straight away. Give them a chance to play. And those that are not good enough, I'm just gonna let them go because I don't want my okay. The under 19s is strictly 18, 17, that age group. And then when it comes to the B team, it's going to be 18 and 19. So I'm going to try and move them and juggle and make sure that the rest who are in their 20s, they're all out on loan. Or they're playing, and the best of them are actually still in the club, but they'll be playing for me. So that's the plan at least. Now, meanwhile, here we have had we did manage to beat Eindhoven 4-1. This was a different game, essentially, because I was actually playing with a 4-4-2. This was a different system I used. Out of curiosity, I was having a conversation with somebody, and he asked me whether it's possible to create an inverted winger-based system. So what I did was I created an inverted wingers with overlapping fullbacks. It's all out heavy metal. I mean, just attack, 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 attack. So it was a lot of fun. Eindhoven, not really much of a challenge actually, so I'm okay with that. We're not gonna go wow 4-1. I'm so impressed. No, it's still only Eindhoven. Meanwhile, we've got the Manchester City scouting report has come in. There's also the analyst report, so I think I'm going to look at both now. Here we got the analysts. I think the analyst report. We'll have to go back a bit then. There's one report that I'm interested in. Usually it comes in. Yeah, the pre-match analysis of Manchester City. I like to go on the positional heat map. Then we can see the game itself, right? And go into the all this information. But what I'm interested is in here. Passes, Man City, key pass combination. First up is from the biggest combination is from their goalkeeper to the central defender, then the central defender to the other central defender, and then finally is the Kevin De Bruyne. So Carles Elena to Kevin De Bruyne. So if I'm looking at the team, looking for Carles Elena first up. He's number 36. So if I'm looking at this, Carles Elena will be here. All right, so basically they play a lot of the football out from the back, and then Elena is the link with De Bruyne. That's about it. So this is going to be an interesting match because we're now up against well, Barcelona was definitely a tough team, but now we've got a tough team away from home. Is going to be Manchester City. How do we approach the game? Well, our pre-match preparations include defensive positioning. So that's what we've been doing for the last. We've been doing defensive positioning basically for the last 2 weeks. Yes, the boys have been working on that. I should have been working on defensive set pieces as well, but I guess we'll have to find out if this is gonna be an issue. Okay, so we've got the okay. So who's gonna be playing? This is the interesting. So I've got the Knights Gate low block, the Knights Gate high block, as well as this. I'm looking to see whether Michelle Dykes is still not available, so I'm gonna keep this. I could go with the low block as well. We could play this, but I'm interested to see how this system does. I've got a 5-2-3 and a 5. This is a slight variation of the tactic that I have inside that is in the book. Okay, so we've got. Let's quick pick De Ligt, Werber, Veltman, Oruela, Verheven, Ziyech. No, Ziyech. I need to go here. All right, we're gonna start the game with a low block. All right, we're gonna give. This is crazy. I don't want to play with a low block away from home. That's just sitting down there and giving teams like Manchester City a lot of time and space on the ball, because the scouting report for Man City is warning me against doing something that's sitting back. Here you got a Manchester City. You got a wing back. That this is the flank that they're gonna come down left, which is my right. They've got a ball playing defender and a wing back, so they're gonna come. There's gonna be space only on one flank. So I'd have to flip this, but we'll start with this. This at least gives me a chance to unsettle them from the beginning. Hopefully, I don't make a mistake. Ziyech, and then we got Lorenzo Christie in the middle. Van de Beek, Ziyech, Dobert, Shearhouse. David Neres is available. Okay, good. Shearhouse will sit this out. We'll put Neres here. We got Neres. 14 Clivert is also available. No, better still. Going to use Clivert instead. Alright, we're all set for the match between Manchester City and Ajax. Same tactic that we used against Barcelona. We use the same tactic away from home. But this might be different. You never know what. I don't even know whether this plan is going to come. I mean, well, we have to. If this, people, if this works, then people are just gonna get annoyed by me. Okay, we got extended highlights. Let's kick the game off. Again, this is system that I'm playing with. Deploys. This is what I call a high block. Right, we got high block working on these guys. And then as team instructions go, yeah, normal defensive line. I'm not pushing too high just yet. Away from home. De Ligt to Werber. Werber to Verheven to Ziyech. Plays it back to Christie. Plays it out wide to Oruela. Oruela back to Veltman to Van de Beek. Van de Beek plays it wide to Verheven. Plays a simple pass to Ziyech. Ziyech's gone wide. Drops in across. De Bruyne. Okay. So far so good. Oruela. This largely plays more like as a 3-4-3 for me. But my wing backs, they are not crazy attacking at the moment. Alexis with the ball runs wide. He's running into traffic, that's for sure. De Bruyne, he's got Bernardo out wide. Bernardo gets inside, crosses. Sergio Aguero has scored the opening goal for Manchester City. Manchester City are leading Ajax of Amsterdam 1-0. Well, this is not good. Ajax have no response. Ajax better respond early. When the big inside for Dolberg. Dolberg skies the shot. All right, we're gonna take a chance. Go all Aber on this team. We're gonna push our defensive line now. It's a good ball into space. Otamendi to Edison. Well, speaking, I just said it. Good ball into space. We are going to play it out into spaces. So hopefully the guys in midfield start playing those kind of passes, and the guys up front start running into the spaces. Edison under pressure, Stones, they can work the ball out from the back. They played easily to Alexi. Plays it out to Sergio Aguero, shoots from range, not testing the keeper. I don't believe it. In this version of my game, Alexis Sanchez does not go to Manchester United. Instead, he goes to Manchester City. So it's a pretty interesting lineup. They got Alexis Sanchez, Bernardo Silva, Aguero, Silva, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, Danilo, Otamendi, Stones, and Hisage. And we are still a goal behind against Manchester City. Oh, Vieira is injured. Oh man, this is not good news. I don't have any more fullbacks. I got nobody else who can play on the left flank. I'm gonna have to bring on Karel Aiting. This is crazy. We are running out of fullbacks. Michel Dykes is injured. And now Verhever is injured. And I cannot afford Verhever to be taken off. Lower leg injury. We'll have to hope that it's not too bad. That's another yellow card. Kasper Dolberg has been booked as well. But yeah, they're playing tackle harder and close down much more. Alright, Danilo with the throw to Alexi, to De Bruyne. De Bruyne out to Alexi. Our high block is not really working very well largely because we can't get the ball away from Manchester City. Oh, finally, Kluivert with the ball. Plays it into space on Dolberg. Dolberg is broken away, shoots. Edison makes a save. It's not enough, man. It's a corner to be taken by Van der Beek. Plays it short to Kluivert. Christine. He's got a great long shot on him. Tries one, but that was not good enough. Werber, what can he do? He's brought down. It's a free kick in a dangerous area. Ziyech, what can he deliver? He gives it to Dalit back to Van der Beek. He's got Dolberg free, but no, he chooses to go to Ziyech. Wellman gets the equalizer. Ajax are back in it. It's 1-1. Before the end of the first half, the scores level, and Ajax have leveled the match. But this is a dangerous moment for Ajax because they've got quite a few yellow cards already, and they have to be concerned about seeing this match through with 11 players on the pitch. Oh no, Mathis de Ligt, Van der Beek, and these are players that, oh boy, we're gonna have to be careful. But I think we know what to do. We've got a few minutes left on the clock. Ajax have managed to level it up against Manchester City away from home. Got a team talk to the team. I'm not happy with your performance, boys. Okay, second thing we do is hopefully ease off tackles. You're fine. You too. You ease off tackles too. Alright, we've done everything we can think of. I can't stand it. I'm getting dizzy just looking at the pitch like this. Alright, the lid. Simeon Pasa can come on for Van der Beek if we need to. We need Van der Beek's leadership. As if that's going to make a big difference in the game. Alright, Aguero with the ball. Right, okay, this is not bad. Okay, this is, we're holding them back. Bernardo, the boys have come back very well into our defensive lines. They're going to have to run at us and get others involved. But as you can see, Orihuela is taking care of Sanchez, who is here. So their number 3, the fullback, has come up. And that's what I want to see. If we win the ball, we definitely can play a ball into space because their wingback has overcommitted himself. It's an immediate chance for us to do a counter. This is what we want. That's quick. Oh, but it's not enough. Exactly that. That's exactly what I wanted to see. But they're too slow. Shoots straight into the hands of Onana. Man City are in trouble if they don't get another 2 goals, because at home we are not that bad a team. Right, okay, Christique with the ball, plays it to Kluivert. Kluivert looks rough, finds Oruela. Oruela is going to play this down the line for Kluivert. Kluivert just squares it. What is Dolberg doing? Dolberg misses another chance. Okay, that's it. Dolberg is playing badly. We're taking him off for Shearhouse. Shearhouse and I think David Neres are the leading scorers of the club. But no. Cancel pending changes. I just realized that we're going to leave. I'm going to put Kluivert in the middle, Dolberg to the right. It sounds like a crazy plan, but I think, what a save. Dolberg has got 19 assists and 20 goals this season. So I have a lot of faith in Dolberg. Come on, Dolberg. Hisaj to Oruela. Alexis Sanchez runs at the team. Oh, Aguero again. This is making me nervous. De Bruyne out to Aguero. Aguero shoots. Yeah, but he's offside. So do I take off Dolberg? I have the players on the bench. I got Václav Černý who can do things as well. How do you take off Dolberg? Okay, bring on Shearhouse instead. We'll have to bring. I have to bring on Shearhouse. Put Dolberg down. I ask Dolberg to sit down. Yeah, Kluivert. Oh, Kluivert, what have you done? You've given the ball away. This is the thing about the high block, right? If you play the high block with against a decent team, you better make sure your boys have good first touch. Hand off the ball. They have to move around the pitch. They have to make themselves available for the pass. They don't make themselves available for the pass. They get blocked. Your passes don't go through. Instead, they get intercepted, and then when they get intercepted, you're screwed. Ajax still doing okay against Manchester City. Right. I know City will have to get into this. We need to get a goal from somewhere, right? So now it's time for us to take off retain possession. So a few more players might be influenced by this, hopefully. But I don't think so, because I got most of my players on play less risky. Aguero, again, they keep doing this. They keep running straight into my defense, which is fine by me. We've done a nice little offset here, so it should work. Dalit is playing the smart game as well. Let's hope. Alright, Z. Now it's time for me to think of taking off Ziyech. Use somebody with some acceleration. We got Neres 14. We're gonna Černý as well. Václav Černý passing 12 decisions. We're gonna bring Neres on. As they try to attack us, hopefully we have the players to protect ourselves. I just realized I can't take off Donny van de Beek. No, it was a substitution. Whether it was either Van de Beek or Hakim Ziyech. I opted to go for Hakim Ziyech. It's about 8 minutes left on the clock. Man City have the ball, but they haven't been in our half. The high block is working. Generally, this is pressure in the opponent's half. Okay, Onana to Veltman. Plays it back to Dalit. Dalit back to the keeper. Out to Werber. Werber finds Eiting. Eiting to Christique to Shearhouse. Shearhouse, Neres. That's not too well. Our high block is not really working against Man City. Man City have done a very good job, but we managed to pull a goal back. He sarged inside the box. Good defending. Oh, yes, you beauties. Yeah, well, they've changed to a 4-4-2. Interestingly, this is going to be interesting. Manchester City 1, Ajax 1. This is a bad result for Man City. Werber brings the ball out. Van der Beek under pressure. Christique holds the ball out. Van der Beek back to De Ligt. Back to Werber now. I could look at playing with a defensive centre back. I really could. It's an option, but I don't want to. Oh, you beauties. You've drawn them in. Climate. I don't believe it. That was brilliant work. Neres, Clivert passed it to Neres and Neres missed it. I mean, these are good chances inside the box. I mean, we should have been away. Taken a nice, we did okay. Great chance for Neres. Neres also misses. I think it's the big day. I think they're playing too much Oasis in the stadium here. But it's not enough. Man City have done terribly. I'm happy. There are some positives for sure. We have done a fantastic job in the first semi-final leg against Manchester City. We have travelled to the nice town of Manchester and we have come away with a valuable away draw. Fantastic result for us. Highest pass combination between Veltman and Orihuela. These two. Look at our pass combinations. It's crazy. Look at the symmetry in the pass combinations. But we were not able to break Manchester City down away from home. We played pretty well. I was concerned about them on the break, and rightly so. They had a few good chances, but we had 3 great chances to score goals and win the game, but they contrived to miss these chances. I think if we're looking at the Ajax's shots on goal, all right, shots saved. Yeah, we had some decent shots inside the box. Look at this, 7 and 25. Remember these 2 chances straight into the keeper. When you look at Manchester City, they had some good chances too inside the box. They got 1, 2, 3, 4. We were lucky as well in this game. I think we were lucky. We managed to walk away with an away draw. The run continues. We have a chance of doing something against Manchester City. The Arrivederci is over for us. I mean, we've taken the title. We're domestic champions. Unfortunately, I don't even know who's won the Dutch Cup. I think it's the final will be between Feyenoord won the final against Fortuna. Yeah, whatever. I'm just pissed off. And we have to settle for the Champions League, I guess. And then we're still there. We got the Champions League semi-final to come. We got 2 more domestic matches left in the season. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Ajax Diaries. I'm going to start taking a look at the players and the development too. I have my eyes set on some of these players. Like, of course, Matthijs de Ligt. Massive fan of this player. And Sheerhouse as well. Sheerhouse, I've given him some chances to play. He's coming along really well. He's developing nicely. And then we got Carell. I think he got a few games in the season. In terms of appearances, once again, most of my players managed to get at least the ones I was targeting did quite well. CM De Jong, because he's already he's 30 years old, so he's not a priority. So in terms of appearances, some players, most of them got 13. Like here we got Václav Černý, Carell, I think all got chances to play. Simeon Pasa got a few matches to play. The rest all, not too many. But I managed to bring some B team players in this season to get them to play as well. Players like Victor Janssen got to play a few matches. Most notably, this guy Abdullah Abakane. He's made 5 appearances. I'm gonna try him. He's got to start playing a bit more. If he doesn't play, his development is gonna stagnate. It won't stagnate, but he will not be as good as he would be if he was playing. Another player that I'm impressed with is Shane Hanley. Shane Hanley has to play, but again, he's got a lot of acceleration, but that's about it. You know, great first touch. If he doesn't really develop or play, yeah, just it's a waste of a talent. So Shane Ali may have to go. Uh, yeah, we've got quite. We're depending on the talent that we bring through the club to do well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Ajax Diaries. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of the channel. You guys make these kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care, have fun. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.